Hey everyone, welcome to this shopping vlog where you are coming along with myself and my husband. We went and spent a day having a look around Harrods, but also we went into Fortnum and Mason, and I've obviously filmed the whole thing. And I'm going to do at the end of this a haul where I show you what I've bought. But also one of you, Helen, you wrote to me with a really interesting comment. You want to know the truth about YouTube, the full dirt. What is it like to do? So I'm going to share that with you also towards the end.
Hey everyone, with David today. We're heading first off to go and get some lunch. Well, I am, because I had one piece of toast for breakfast and I'm hungry. We're going to go to this place around here, which, as some of you know, is my favourite place, and it's Elan Cafe. They do really good food, but also everything's like floral themed, and I like that. Here it is. Love the downstairs area here. David's always like, it's so girly in here. No, there's no one down here, which is really nice. Should we go in a booth? We can go there. Let's go there. Everyone, that was lunch that we've done just now, and we're in a taxi and we're on our way to Fortnum and Mason, which is it's near the Ritz, and we're going to go there because I haven't been there in ages, and it's very quintessentially British. It's really nice for like jams and teas and coffees and candles and hampers, that kind of thing. Sorry for the wobbliness, it's because I'm in this taxi. Yes, that's what we're going to do now. Then after, we're going to go and head to Harrods. Groceries. Oh wow, look at this. That's chocolate. The toads are chocolate. They've already got all of the Christmas decorations out and Christmas tea settings. I think this is a type of, oh no, you can actually buy them as gift boxes. So if you wanted to get people, like as a gift, a few bits and pieces from in here, you could buy one of these boxes and present it to them in that. Now we're going to head up to the next floor because still haven't found candles, but hopefully we'll up here. And on this floor they have lots of like beauty items. They've got what looks like handmade soaps over here. Shower hats. Okay guys, we found Lorna, and it looks like all they have left are like some wallets and some card holders. And these are the swatches. So on the Lorna website you can customise your bag or your wallet, and you can pick the colours. And over here they've got Strathbury. So it's like very British brands they have in here. You can get bags, but they're very, I think Strathbury is Scottish, am I right in thinking that? This is the candle. So there's 3. There's like rose, clementine, and then this honey one. And you can get it in small or in larger size. And they have this like metal lid. And I think I'm going to get one of these. We've come up to this floor, which is where you can buy the hampers and completely spec what you want to go in each hamper. And the hampers are different priced according to, I think there's a set amount of stuff that goes in, but you can customise it. So that one's like £185 and would fit a hamper that size. But I really think these, hang on, let me show you. I really think these are cute. And also I like these, like the mini version. So that's that small version. That's the large one. So it's like a mini version. And they are £75, and you can get sort of tea in them, and like a mug, or you can get like a bottle of champagne and some tea, jam. That is Fortnum and Mason done. We had such a nice time in there, and I met one of you actually, Kimberly, if you're watching. I met Kimberly in there. So I got that candle that I showed you. Do you remember I showed you that candle? So I ended up getting that. Was going to get some tea, but it's like £15 for a box, and I can go and get some of it at the supermarket for less, because it wasn't actually, I really like Earl Grey, and it's not a particularly special tea, like you can get it anywhere. But yeah, we're going to head to Harrods now. Want to go and have a look in Fendi, because they have got new stuff in. First floor, and it's nice and empty in here, which is lovely. And I'm going to go into Fendi first, and Fendi is just to my side, and then across from here, across is Dior, and then over here is Prada. And I want to go and have a look in Prada actually, because online they've got quite a lot of nice jumpers for sale. Come into a Fendi fitting room because from the new collection there are a few things that I really liked the look of, like in particular this one pair of jeans, and also, you know, like the new boots and the new shoes. Well, I wanted to try on the boots and just see what they're like for sizing, and as always I will show you how things look as we go along. But this is what I'm trying. So this is reversible, so you can wear it either way with pockets there. Same thing in black, so reversible there. Then this, which looks so cool, this is a bodysuit, and you would wear like a black kind of tank top under it, and it's got the double F's on it. Then this denim jacket, and it's got the monogram or logo written on the back. That's really nice, really like that. And then to go with it, these really high-waisted jeans, which I'm going to wear with, let me just, sorry everyone, need to get myself in order, with these boots. And these are the boots just with this outfit on. They're so nice. Okay, wow, I love this look. I know it's a bit denim overload, but this jacket's so nice, like you button it at the neck and then it stays a bit open there. And I like the way you see the bodysuit underneath. Okay, so these trousers are exactly the same cut as the jeans, but I don't know if I like them because I feel as though I've got a million pairs of high-waisted black trousers. But if you don't, and if you're in the market for a really good pair trousers. These are really good. These are also wool. Now I'm trying on this jacket, which looks so much better in real life than it's looking on that camera. But as I mentioned earlier, it's reversible. So if you did want to go big with the monogram, you can. It's got pockets in the front. And then this is it in black. Again, fully reversible if you wanted to do that. It's really warm. It's a really like thick brush cotton type feeling, like really soft felt, only it's wool. That's quite a nice jacket. Quite like that, the cut of it, with the belt. There's a digital queue at the moment, so I've just joined it. Although I don't know, it depends how long it is. I might go home before the queue ends, because I've been in the queue before here and it can be like hours, so we'll see. If you see some more Chanel in this video, then it's because I made it through the queue. If you don't, then it's because I didn't.
Hey everyone, so that was a bit of a vlog and I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know how long it was because it hasn't been edited yet, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I do have some things that I purchased, something from Fendi, and then another thing from Fortnum and Mason, and then something else from Harrods. So I'll show you, like, just a haul I think I'll show you in this. So the first thing is, should we start with what I bought in Fortnum and Mason? And then after that, one of you, Helen, you asked me a really good question, which is that you want more information on YouTube, what it's like to do, and all of that kind of thing. And I've actually made notes in my book, which Gwenny sent me. Gwenny, if you're watching, I love this book. I've made notes of all the things that I'm going to cover. So if you're curious about how you find the time for editing and how I find the time for filming, etc., I'm going to go through all of that and you might find it quite interesting. Right, so Fortnum and Mason, love that place. The brands in there are all British brands. So as you probably saw in there, there's lots of like teas and coffees and candles and also handbags, but the bags are British bags. So there was Lorna, of which there is nothing left even online. Lorna is a very luxury British bag brand. All of their bags are made in England. Everything is custom made, and it's the only brand that the Queen ever used. And when I contacted them to get an ETA, because I've placed an order because all of you helped me, when I contacted them, they said that you're looking at January 2023 to get your bag. Same thing goes even if you order a wallet. And the reason why they said it is apparently they had a big influx of orders after the Queen's Jubilee. And then when she passed, there was another influx of orders. So they've kind of said we're completely backlogged and it's going to take us months to get on top of it. And so when we went into Fortnum and Mason, the section where there were Lorna items, there was only a couple of wallets left. There were no bags left at all. One of you in the US contacted me because you'd ordered the Judy bag, which looks like this. And you said that you bought it from Scully and Scully, I think you said the store was called. And you said they told you that they didn't have many left, or I think it was the only one left, and that it was going to take 4 to 6 months for them to get another order. So that will give you an idea. But yeah, that brand is true luxury. And if I tell you, one of their the bag that I've ordered is 2,000. I mean, that's like, what is that? That is the same price as this from Goyard, and I've reviewed this before, and although I like the shape of it, the quality isn't there. It's so lightweight, and flimsy feeling, I would say, but the Lorna one is like just the one to go for at the moment. Anyway, candle. So I got this candle, and it is the honey scented one. So you know I showed you there were 3 there. There was rose, clementine and honey, and this one smells so good, and I really like you get this cute lid with it. Oh, it smells amazing. Cannot wait to burn that. And yeah, so I got that. The next thing that I got from Harrods is kind of boring, and it's actually, wait there, it's in the corner. It's just a foundation. This is my favourite foundation. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, and they've discontinued this. They discontinued it a few months ago, and I can't find anything that comes even close to it. This is so mattifying, but not in a drying way, but the colour is perfect. And there's bits left in the bottle, and I'm using like makeup brushes to scrape out what's left in it. But I tried to go and find something that was similar, and there was this, but it kind of, it's not similar. Now on to this Fendi thing before I talk to you about like YouTube, and I feel like it's quite interesting. With Fendi, this is a bit of a trick here, because actually this bag is empty, but you know those jeans I tried on? I ended up buying them, but the reason why this bag is empty is this is a bag that I had in the corner, and I thought, well, I'm going to talk about Fendi, and I did buy something, so I'll show you the bag so that you've got a visual representation of it. I bought those jeans, but they needed altering, so I've left them with the concession. They're going to alter them and then phone me when they're done. I didn't get the jacket, but when I watched that footage back, I really like it, and I was worried at the time it was denim overload, and in a way it is, but actually I feel like the jacket and the jeans I could wear easily with other things. I don't have to wear them together. So I don't know, I'm thinking about the jacket, but I'm not sure. I'll let you know if I do it. Let's move on to YouTube. So Helen sent me a question, and your question was, hi Sophie, would you consider making a video about YouTube? How much of your time does it take every week? Do you edit yourself, everything, etc.? And I thought this is such a good question, you might find it quite interesting. So with YouTube, I've now been doing it for 10 years. 10 years this July. So 2012 I started. If you're new, welcome by the way, and if you're new you might not know the backstory, but the reason why I started YouTube primarily was because I was trying to get a promotion at the time. There was a new job that had come up, and it was a sort of head of digital, but there was also a social media aspect to it, and I was up against some other people for the job, and I just thought, in the run up to that job, I thought, you know what? When you don't do social media, you don't really know what you're talking about. You can go based on books and theory, but it's not actually until you do it that you understand how the algorithms work, and you understand the ever-changing way that all of these platforms work. You couldn't possibly know it unless you're doing it. And so I started doing it. I remember I did my first video, and it was on hair extensions. I think it's still live, possibly. And I was so nervous when I did it, and David was in the room next door, and I felt really awkward because he could hear me talking to myself. Now I don't worry, he's in the room next door at the moment, he doesn't care. But yeah, so I did that video, and I started to learn about how YouTube worked. And I ended up getting the job because I was able to demonstrate that and show that I wasn't just talking from a textbook, but I was actually doing it, and that's what really helped. So that's why I started. The reason why I ended up continuing after I got the job is because I realised this platform was ever changing, and I needed to stay in the loop with it. So, and I didn't do many videos in the beginning. I probably did 1 or 2 a month. And then I started to find it really fun. And probably in 2013, definitely 2014, I started to get into a frequency where I would do, I think at the time I was doing 3 videos a week. And I just got really snappy on it. Like I got really into it. I was really passionate about what I was talking about, and it it became a fun thing that I looked forward to doing. And now I was also doing those 3 videos a week with a full-time 9 to 5. It's not even a 9 to 5, like in agency it's sort of like 9 till 9. But I was doing YouTube with a job like that. Now I work for myself, and I've got like a really small marketing agency with my husband. But that's what I was doing, and here's how I did it, and here's how I still do it. I come up with video ideas. So normally I'll just be in front of the TV or something and like an idea will come to me and I'll just type it into my phone, my notes. Or sometimes I'll think, right, what video shall I do this month? And I love vlogs because they're really sporadic and I can just go out in the day and film. But if I'm going to do a sit down video, I normally plan it. And then what I do, over a couple of weekends each month, I just block film videos for that month. And it means that I'm not constantly chasing my tail. I'm not constantly thinking, oh my god, like I've got my day job to do and now I have to make a YouTube video at the same time. It's like they're already done. I don't edit my videos either. I used to years ago. So I do know how to use Final Cut Pro, but I don't edit them myself. I have an editor, and the reason why I do that is frankly because I have no time. And I find filming the videos can be quite quick, editing them is not quick. And so I found an editor probably about 4 years ago now, and I use that editor to get all of my stuff done. And it's really helped because now all I have to do is, if you imagine a couple of weekends a month, I block film a load of videos. I send them all over to the editor, the raw footage. He does the work for me. And then he even uploads them to YouTube for me. And then all I have to do is, when I need to go live, I press go live and it's done. Now, when it comes to cash, money, I think there is, and it's not actually necessarily a false thought, but there is a thought that on YouTube you make fortunes. And I think that's definitely true when you get people that are really big. But I would say, if you're thinking about doing YouTube as a secondary income, forget it. You do it out of a labour of love. If you are doing it for the money, you don't even earn anything until you get to 1,000 subscribers. And 1,000 subscribers takes quite a long time to get to in most cases. Obviously not for everyone. If you have a viral, then it's different. But you're going to be working for free for a very long time. And what I've noticed right from the beginning is all of the equipment that you need costs a fortune. So I burn through cameras, burn through them, because when you're using them this often, they don't actually stand the test of time. They don't. I keep buying G7Xs, and I'm not joking, I've got a line of them on my desk and they're dead. Some of them take pictures, but they won't record anymore. And this is like, I don't even know how many G7Xs I've got at this point. The one I'm using at the moment, I don't even know how many, but they're £600 a go. Then there's the tripod you are stood on, that was about £300. We've got a light here, we've got a light here, can't even remember how much they cost. In my other filming room I've got 2 more lights, so I have 4 in total. You've got to pay for Final Cut Pro, which is like £200 or £300, and although I don't use it anymore, I have it and I paid the money because I was editing myself in the beginning. Therefore, whenever I get like a brand deal, like an advertised sponsored video, I really welcome it. If I'm doing a video and I feel like it's relevant, I mean, I get loads of companies email me and they're like, oh, can you promote our video game? And it's about fashion, but it's a video game. It's like, well, no, I'm not going to, because it's not relevant to all of you. And I don't want to push something that I don't believe in. So, you know, if I get a cool shoe brand come to me and I'm like actually really quite excited about these shoes, then of course I'll talk to you about them. Farfetch, like I love doing Farfetch videos because I'm a customer and I know a lot of you are, so it feels genuine because it is. But the great thing about getting those deals is that it covers the cost of doing YouTube. Every so often when you get a job come in, it helps you balance the books when it comes to buying all of this stuff. Because honestly, it costs a fortune. Now, when I started out, I was recording on my laptop, but the quality was really bad, and I ended up that in order to kind of like boost my game. I really did have to put money into the equipment. So yeah. So is there anything else to add to this? Filming, planning, editing. I think that's kind of it really. I think that's everything sorry, I've got some notes down here. I think that's kind of everything that I can think of to do with YouTube that you might find interesting. I do it because I really love it. My job is so stressful, so stressful, that when I can come and sit down and talk to all of you, I find it like talking to a friend. It's just like, you know, when you've got like a friend over and you just chat, I find it really enjoyable talking to you all and really relaxing. And so when I do YouTube, I associate it with relax. I associate it with like, oh, I get to do some videos today and they're really quite fun to do, and I get to tell you all about like XYZ or whatever's going on. And so from that perspective, for me, I do it because I love it. But the day I don't love it anymore, that's the day I'm going to quit. I don't know, I'm not going to do YouTube forever. I haven't yet got to a point where I feel like I can't be bothered with it. I still really enjoy it, but when the day comes, the day comes. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.